Oops, looks like I've got an issue with the OBS. I won't be a second. So what's going on with you? Let's try relaunching. Yep, apologies for that, guys. Yes, crashed a couple of times while I was trying to load it, so I'm assuming though it didn't take the game properly. So apologies for that. Thank you for the meow, Ali. Yep, so what we're going to do today is be working on a build so I can hide the chess monster and a lot of other stuff that I will need as the season goes on. So hopefully you guys can hear me okay. And I can hear you guys. Thank you for the creeper, Eliza. So let's get started and get building. So I laid out some of the shape already. And I'm taking a leaf out of the single player book, and it's kind of going to be a Tudorish style build. But we will see how it goes. If I don't like it later, we can always tear it down. But yeah, I need a place to hide all the chests because the chest monster is getting out of hand. So how are you guys? How was your weekend? Hopefully you had a good time. Oops, nope, I don't want the torch on there. So what I'm doing is I'm building just outside my perimeter for the villager trading. That way, and I don't plan to put entities here. I just need somewhere to store things. You're chopping them zombies. That's cool. Oh, by the way, thank you for rolling some of those villagers for me this weekend, Ali. That was a great help and giving me a hand moving them. Have to move some more later though. I will, so. But it'll get done. It was much appreciated. And how did your speedruns go, Eliza? Because I know you were streaming yesterday and you were doing some Phasmo speedruns. So this is this one. But yep. So we're back on Titancraft. because there's so much to do. But the chest monster was driving me nuts. Unrelated, the crouch hold up. Yep, I also like the fact that you can toggle it. So if you're doing it for long, if you go under the options accessibilities, you can have it toggleable. So you just press the shift once and it keeps it there. So I don't have to keep using my thumb. Oops, wrong key. That's not what I wanted, and neither is that one. I wanted the escape key. Accessibilities, toggle it off. I was really happy when Mojang brought that one in. It makes things so much easier. I need to change the corners in a minute to I'm not sure what they're called. The ones, I'll have to double check. The blocks with the bark all the way around. I always forget what that's called. Just called spruce wood. Okay. Oops, wrong one. I went and got a whole bunch of brick. Those villagers are very handy in the mason trading hall. All 30 of them for those who need them and are playing on Titancraft. Just says wood instead of log. Yeah, seems a bit weird, but it is what it is with the naming things. I think I said the other day, I still call things by the wrong name when they change them, so hey. Right, so let's grab a couple more. So how have you been with the bad weather, Ali? I know it's been pretty windy over here in the UK and Europe area. I keep sending your clerics rotten zombie meat for whatever reason. They like it. Yep, I don't know why they like it, but I guess it must be a delicacy. But that's fine. It gets you emeralds that you can then trade for stuff that you want. Can't be far off. Yep, I think this is the last one. There we go. And so I've got a few stacks of that and I've got some granite for detail work. But hoping there's enough bricks. We'll find out. Because, yep, I need storage. And what I need to do is figure out a way to deal with crop farms so that I'd no longer have the villagers dealing with them. See if there's another way. Because I don't really want entities out here because I do have a neighbour that way. And I don't want to interfere with his entity count. Yeah, you took the day off and didn't bother going out. Oh, that's cool. It was pretty wild last night until it was still a windy when I got up at 7:30 and started work at 7:30. So it's eased off now. But hopefully that's it for a little while. I do like having the torch for the extra lighting, but I do keep placing them. So has anybody heard anything when Hermitcraft is going to start? I don't really need these to be here. I'm putting these in the wrong place. They need to go around the outside, not across the inside. I got carried away and forgot to turn the corner. Yeah. Hi APN, how are you doing? Yep, lighting up K. You've just heard soon, Joe. Okay. I'm looking forward to seeing what they come up with, and I'm glad you're doing pretty good, APN. You ready for... Have you got a date for moving, or have you moved yet? I think the last time I spoke you were still packing. You moved late December. Wow, is it that long since we spoke? Doesn't seem that long. You're mostly settled now. That's good. I'm glad you're settled. Though there's always bits you find afterwards. I got moved in here and everything unpacked within a week, but I still find things I should probably do. Nothing much, but just tiny bits. That's fine. I'm pretty sure your life is very busy, especially with moving. Oops. I turned a corner when I shouldn't have turned a corner. And yes, it's going to be a big house, but I want to put some of the farmy kind of stuff in here. By that I mean the crop farms. But I really don't want to use villagers if I can avoid it. Just say hi to Grim. If I can spell it right. Let's try again. Hi, Gassil. Oh, that's different. That's a public trading hall for the entire server. And that's on the opposite side of that boundary line. And we're seeing as we're only allowed 50 entities within a certain radius, I need to make sure whatever I have here doesn't interfere with anything over there. So yes, I want to avoid using villagers in this area. I already have villager crop farms there. But I would like to take them out and replace them probably with a redstone version if I can. But I'm not sure if that's going to be possible because I'm not sure how I can get that to work and be automatic without villagers. So I may end up having to have a couple of them over here. But because I want to make sure I can stock the trading hall with crops so people can trade with them. But we'll see. But yes, I know what you mean. It's kind of ironic that I don't want to use villagers here when the whole premise of the season is the villager trading hall. Then I'm just going to prettify the outside. I hope. So how are you doing, Gassil? How's your week been? Oops. Come on. Put them in the right place. Let's not turn a corner too soon. The new update with the new mob looks interesting. I don't think I'll be going into the deep dark, but I can see a lot of people having fun with the warden. My silent concern is you put an insane effort into the whole affair, and I can only hope that having done all the things you won't suffer a burnout. I'm not worrying about it. It's a case of I'm taking the odd break here and there to do other things. So like playing single player, etc. And you can't wait for the deep dark. You plan on using the wardens as part of a lore game. That's awesome. Yeah, nope. They look awesome, and I appreciate all the work that's gone into them that Mojang have done. It's just a case of, yeah. I would be running very fast in the opposite direction if I came across one. I would like the deep slates. Yep, exactly, Ali. It won't be my first choice either, but obviously there'll be resources I want, so I'll have to go get them. It's just going to be a case of, yeah. No, you don't want to encounter them either. I can't say I blame you. They look scary. 500 hit points, I believe somebody said. That's a lot of hit points. Oh dear. I really did it wrong, didn't I? That's me not paying attention and just nattering to and pay. What can I say? I built it wrong. Derp is part of the fun. Yeah, at the moment I believe you can kill them with lava easily, and you can pillar up, and they can't take out the blocks under you. So at least we've got that going for us, who don't deal with mobs that often. We can pillar up like we used to do with the zombie pigmen until after you'd accidentally hit one. Yep, exactly. Fill her up and drop lava on them. Hi, Ek. How are you doing? But yeah, I can see that being really interesting. 'Cause I know when I used to accidentally hit the zombie pigman, I would pill her up and wait for them to either stop being mad or slowly kill them off. Because at least I could use my bow on them. The usual tiredness after a shift. Well, hopefully you don't have too many more shifts this week. And hopefully you'll feel better soon. But yeah, they looked really cool, did the new wardens. And scary. And I believe that with the sculpt sensors, etc., you redstoners can have a lot of fun. Four will do, will it? So do you just pillar up 4 blocks, Ali? That's awesome. I haven't looked into the snapshot. It's only what I've heard and what I saw on Tango's stream. Bless him, he looks so excited. He looked like a kid in a candy store when he was playing with them. Right, so you just had the first morning shift, another morning shift tomorrow, then 2 afternoon and 3 nights. Oh, sorry to hear that, Ek. But before you know it, it'll be your break. Right, let's head back to this lot and try and I'm wondering if I'm going to have enough bricks. I may have to go get more. I think it's hard to say whether I'll have enough. Yeah, it definitely was an entertaining stream. It was really cool to see. Yeah, science is always fun. What can you do with this thing? I know in the people on this server, they're going to come up with some crazy stuff. And it's going to be interesting to see what they do with it. I'm assuming there's going to be another Tolls for those who aren't aware of what Tolls is. It's a Tomb of Lost Souls. It's it was kind of like Tango's oh, what was the name of it? My brain's going dead. Decked Out, that's it. It was kind of like the Decked Out, but on steroids. And there's one of the So yeah, it was a case of whoa. And then obviously, I look forward to seeing what you come up with as well, APN. Because I haven't forgotten about the Major's Mansion. That was awesome too. And I know Zedaf and Tango enjoyed streaming that one that you guys made. From what they were saying. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing all the things that people come up with using them and the new sensors, etc. But at some point this season, we will have to, once games are built, we have an entertainment district on the server where people who love making games like APN, have a ton of games there so we can go through some of them. You hope to do something, not sure yet. Sort of taking a break a moment. Oh, that's cool. You do what you want to do. It's a matter of, as I keep saying, having fun. That's the whole point of the game. That's the whole point of playing any game, is to have fun. But so I ran out. Thought I might do, but I was hoping I wouldn't. One, two, three, four, five. So it'd be this one that would need the doorway anyway. So I will take the blocks out of here. Right. Sorry about this, guys. I was hoping I had enough. I guess I undercounted by a long way. And thank you for the reminding me to eat, Eck. Because I am terrible about that. I will suddenly find myself unable to jump and walking very, very slowly and realise, yep, I have almost no haunches left. And because we play on hard mode on the server, you can die of starvation. I think Zuma's video on new features are the most reliable materials. The other few that doing breakdowns such as Wattles and Beck's Toy Cat. That's cool. It's definitely worth seeing. Okay. Got a new player. That's awesome. Just gonna pinch a few of these. I will put them back afterwards. They're for the trading hall. So, Expedited brought over a shulker of emeralds earlier. Well, obviously they're for the trading hall, but I'm running low on personal ones, so I will use these and replace them afterwards. Yeah. You've got 2 raid farms, but I'm fortunate to have you awesome people like you, Expedited, Chinese, and a few others have been throwing emeralds at me, so I've been able to stock things up, etc. for XP bottles. So that chest is full of it. Has got XP bottles for the flyers who are mapping the server. It takes half a stack, I believe, for a repair. And they can do several maps out of that, so which is cool. Yeah, Viper is definitely crazy when it comes to farm design. Expediteds and what all you redstoners are completely nuts. That's all I've got to say on that one. Because, yep. Definitely. It's a case of the Shulker Farm, the with Asher Viper ending credits came up with, and all the others who helped them with the design light, and all the others who helped them with that. Then the raid farms, both Expedited and Viper's design, among all the other craziness. Now the iron farms open at spawn for the public one. Yep. And we what, with the start of the 3rd week? We haven't. I will grab a couple more. Yeah. Yeah, Viper is. Combined with Doobie, Asher. Yep. Yep, it's only been, it was 2 weeks on Saturday since the service started. Right, so I'm hoping that will be enough. Let's block these up. You know, in fact, let's put them in the chest so that if somebody needs emeralds, there's some there. It depends on who's playing. Some people make the best dirt huts in the world. Ali, your dirt hut is perfectly fine. You've been helping out over here doing all sorts of stuff. With the digging for my nether hub, for rolling villagers, for helping me move the villagers. There's nothing to sit silent about. Everybody does things in their own way. So yep, you've been awesome. That's what I do love about this server is people will help each other out. But yeah, so like I say, there's chest monsters that need sorting, and to sort them they need some, if I'm going to have storage it needs to go somewhere. Right, so let's start at this corner. Yeah, I've never got more than a dirt hut for personal base last season. That's fine. Did you want to do a dirt hut season and go more for a Shire build style? I've never had a personal base. That's the thing, Joe. Everybody plays slightly different. There's some people who love to do the grind, and they move from one grindy project to another and never actually build their own base, and they are really valuable players. I had a hard enough time sorting away the chest monsters that Sparks create. Yep, exactly. You have a storage area and you work on projects. So that's the thing. It's a case of, for me, some of the farms would not, for all the farm designs, how awesome they are. If you don't have people willing to grind to dig out the hole that it needs to go in, then that wouldn't get done. So the storage area is your home, and nothing wrong with that, as long as that's what you want. And as I said in real life, it's a case of, okay, I have an honours degree. My brother was a consultant in the IT world. My younger sister went to uni for IT as well. My older sister, all she ever wanted to be was a full-time mum. And that's what she is. And in my book, she is just as successful, if not more successful, than anybody I know. because she succeeded at what she wanted to do. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as you're happy doing it. And to me, that's the same on the server. It doesn't matter if you dig a hole, as long as you enjoy digging that hole. And I'll get off my soapbox. But yeah, I do love the way the community comes together. And have you seen the progress on the nether tunnels? Yep. Exactly. I could now make a height joke. You could make a height joke. Hey, I'm not worried about the height jokes. I'm taller than both my sisters. Even though I'm not tall. As you well know, Ek. I met Ek in real life. How long ago was it now? 3 years ago? At a ZF meetup. It's got to be 3 years. You're somewhat tall for your family. You're 5'4". Yeah, I'm only 5'1". My sisters are both 5 foot. I know it's because it was pre-COVID, and COVID's been 2 years now. So it's got to be at least 2.5 years minimum. Or not far off anyway. You got to run that converter again. Oh yeah, because meters thing. Yep, sorry. I'm very much stuck in the past with the feet and inch when it comes to height. I never did get. I know it's approximately 3'3" for a meter, approximately. 2019. So yeah. I know it's we were supposed to convert to meters, and yeah, it just never quite happened. We do in some bits, but not in others. We're very much a hodgepodge. I think we may be very close. But that's okay, even if it doesn't go all the way around with the brick. When I put the detail blocks in, it will give me a few extra that will finish off what's needed. But I don't think I have enough white concrete or snow. Because considering this took a lot more than I thought it would. Oh yeah, at some point probably yes. We were going to have a girls' night kind of thing, but let's. I don't think this granite's going to go very far. Right, so yeah, this could be interesting. But then again, I've got to put windows in, so that will give me some other blocks back too. That's 5, isn't it? I guess I'm going to have a big door. But then again, considering the size of the house, and yes, it's supposed to be a house, even though it is big. It'd be big enough for somebody to pinch one of the spare rooms. Let's put in some of these blocks. Yep, some people have bigger houses. It's bigger than what I usually make, though, on Titancraft, house-wise. Because what I had a house season 5, but it was nowhere near this big. It was just a very small house. Because I tend to work out of where I'm building more than anything else. And I had a small cabin, but it wasn't really, it was just part of the build. It wasn't really a base house. In that season I lived in the barn, which was also the storage. Grab you. Let's take a look. It's a bit symmetrical. Let's knock a couple more out. I think it'll look better once the windows, etc. are in. Uh, more stories in the future are going to be like, so all this happened when the world shut down for X time. Probably. Having your small vacation home on Zcraft was massive according to them. Yeah, it was a shame I didn't get it finished. But different servers play in different styles, and there's nothing wrong with that. It was fun too. It was just a shame I didn't get the terraforming around it and the interior finished. I just kind of ran out of time and had a bit of burnout at the same time. Oops, let's switch to some polished. Our last ice I was shocked to find out was 80% of what would be considered a mansion. It was too big though. We had a strange area where the cost of houses makes the size fairly large because it isn't proportional more to make them huge. Huge. Okay. I guess it depends what you're used to. My last place before I moved back north was a 1-bedroom flat. This is now a 2-bed terraced. But there isn't much of a price difference. And it's nice to be back in a terrace, and it's not very big, but it does what I need it to do. Because the 2nd bedroom is now an office. So it makes it easier to do things than having streaming it and working from the living room. The living room is completely separate. Yep, and small is less to maintain too. Not quite as much housekeeping every week. But that's cool. Big or small, as long as it's what it's got, you got a roof over your head and things are okay. It all helps. Alright, so yeah, let's not doing too bad. I think we may just have enough blocks. Like I say, I was thinking we wouldn't have enough, but we're almost halfway. I say halfway around, but we're not quite. So you guys up to anything fun this week? Or just the normal work week? Okay, let's see if we can grab those blocks that are bouncing around. I see DS. I heard DS's. For those who don't know, DS Fireblade was running a charity charity event last week. They started off with a goal at I believe it was 1,500. I want to say, and they kept bumping it up as it kept being reached. And I believe the final total was 14,000 as of yet. I believe the link's still going to be open for a while longer, but it looks like they've did an awesome. It was awesome for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Today's a holiday in the US, not a big one, but government and schools out, so just kind of hanging out. Oh, that's cool. And Eklos has an exam on my motorcycle theory on Wednesday. Well, good luck with your exam. Hope everything goes great. And you've got some scaffolding in the black box in the hall, in case it matters. Black box in the hall. Yeah, he almost reached the goal 1-fold. You mean 10-fold, yeah. Yeah, the charity streamathon turned out to be very successful. You're right, Ali. Oh, next to the ender chest. Okay, thank you. Hi, Calendar. How are you doing? And here's one of the participants of the charity week who helped raise that fantastic total. Yeah, it's so amazing what you guys accomplished with that. Yep, I was just saying how it was an awesome amount. I know the goal started at 1,500 and to get to 14k is really cool. It's amazing what you can do. I'm assuming you mean the ender chest in the nether hub, Ali. Yeah, not a problem. Thank you. Because the scaffolding will come in handy in a second. So thank you for letting me borrow some. I haven't made any yet. I've got the bamboo, but not the string. Thank you. I will put it back once I've done, or try to. Yeah, the only I thought about it. But to be honest, I thought I've only just started streaming. Everybody in this community pretty much is a member of the other communities too. It says it's mine, is it? Well, I'm pretty sure it's your Shulker, but thank you, Ali. Hi, Raf. It's great to see you. How are you doing? And here's another one with a stream. That helped with the craziness. Congratulations. Did you find the trading hall earlier, Raf? I noticed you were asking somebody about it. I think so. It was you anyway. Good. Yep. There's plenty of clerics there. I think there's 10 clerics. And the masons come in handy for the blocks. Even if it's for trading. Need to switch to normal granite. I'm using too much polished. For the detail. Yep, you forgot the cardinal direction. That's cool. Just looking for a stone, which I know a lot of people have. Oh, that's cool. Because I know you're going to be busy building the server post office, which is awesome. Are you doing it on the nether roof or in the nether hub, or whereabouts are you building it this season, Raf? If you want to say, that is. Let's grab some of these blocks before they despawn. The farming district. That's cool. The starter area. Yep. That's awesome. I look forward to seeing what you come up with as the design. First portal on the on the side tunnel. Okay. I don't get out much, but I will swing by and take a look. I'm terrible. I get focused on what I'm doing, and then, although I really love seeing what people build, it can be weeks before I go exploring, and then you see the massive changes that have taken place. Oh, well, that's, yeah, no. That's way too symmetrical. Let's break that up a bit. Let's put in some more of you. If you want to take a look, I've been streaming the build, so there's no spoilers. That's awesome. It's cool that you've been streaming it. Thank you for letting me know. So when I do swing by, if I swing by on stream, I won't have to worry about spoiling things for you, because I won't want to do that. Okay, better go back inside, hadn't I? Oh, I forgot to put some dividers. Should be dividers every 5 or so blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Right, there we go. They're every 5. That way it's an odd number. Because if I end up putting a cross section in it of detail work, at least there's a middle block. Not sure I'm going to be doing that, because the design will, you know, like I've said before, my building style is I'll throw blocks at it and see what looks right. There's not always a lot of pre-planning. So yes, that can be a good thing and it can be a bad thing. Hi Sky, thank you for the raid. Hi Spark Soul, how are you doing? What were you playing today, Sky? Hi Sly Lady Wolf. Thank you for the follow, by the way, last time you were here. That was much appreciated. Hi Viadus. How's it going? Well, I'm working on a house to hide my chess monster in. Because while I've been setting up the public trading halls, I have kind of created a big chess monster. So I figured I had better build a house to hide it. So yeah, at the moment it's a case of I've started the bottom layer of the house and I'm just putting in some detail blocks to try and break up all the brick. But yeah, we've been trying to do that anyway. And as I was saying to them, I don't tend to pre-plan too much. I tend to throw blocks at it and see what sticks. Okay, we're about to have a server restart. Yeah, texturing is fun. It's definitely fun. But it's getting the right blocks, because we still, as I was saying earlier, we're only the start of the 3rd week. So it's still early game trying to get... You had fun texturing your icy nether tunnel. That's awesome. Gassel. It can be fun to texture. Let's do the stop, disappear, and wait for things to load. You know, I'm wandering around and there are dark spots over there. Hi Sky, how are you doing? How's your PC behaving? Or your laptop, I should say. And what game were you playing? Needs a bit more detail, it's a bit too blank. You were playing Minecraft, that's awesome. Were you on Titancraft or the other server that you sometimes play on? Crystal Point, is it? You kind of had a stream. You're on Crystal Point, that's cool. Well, I'm sorry you had a crash. Though I must admit, I had an issue starting the stream. My OBS crashed a couple of times. I may have to uninstall and reinstall afresh kind of thing in the next day or two. It's crashed a few times in the past week or so. So I'm not sure what's going on with it. Just doesn't want to behave itself. Thank you for the hydrate, Wrath. Windows Update is messing with it, is it? Okay. Then I'll need to find out what update it is and if it's an important update or not. And you got me again, Sky. People always seem to get me with the creeper. I'm hoping we have enough granite. I think we may. There isn't that much more area that's going to be brick. Just the bottom section of the build will be brick, and then I'm kind of bringing over the theme from my single player of a Tudorish kind of build. You got scared too, Spark, did you? That is a trading hall perimeter wall. Inside that area are 4 trading halls. And then there'll be a 5th central area for storage. But at the moment there's a temporary halls that are currently there. Eventually they're going to be up in the air on floating islands. But those I've got to get the stone together, etc. before I can build those. Yep, made you jump too, Gessel. Yeah. Oh, incoming. There we go. I have a whole bunch of villagers over here that I need to decide what they're going to be. Yeah, it's the mean duckies again. Not the good duckies or the nice duckies, but the mean flappity flap ones. And then populate the rest of the halls. I need a bunch of farmers still to go in. We added more cartographers. Got some more toolsmiths that need to go in. And obviously rolling more librarians for the librarian hall. You enjoy your food. Thank you for stopping by, Sky. You have a great rest of your day, okay? And take care. Now that I've had a sleep, I will head back. And hopefully they won't spawn. So yeah, my perimeter area is 600 across by 800 that way. Length. I do know words, it's length. Oh, I'm sure Sky doesn't mind you making her hungry. It means she gets to eat yummy food. I grabbed a sandwich before stream, but I'm looking forward to figuring out what I'm going to have afterwards myself. Not sure what yet, but I'll think of something. Oops. So what are you all working on? Or what games have you been playing lately that you've really enjoyed? Thought that was a phantom for a second, and it isn't it? It's an XP orb. She doesn't get to eat the food she wanted to eat. I told her what I had made for lunch and she was a bit jealous. What did you make for lunch then, Lady Wolf? And how yummy was it? Let's get rid of that one. Homemade creamy potato carrot soup. I can see how that would be yummy. Oops. Come on. It was delicious. Oh, that's awesome. If the kid will eat it and they don't usually like that kind of thing, then it's got to have been very good. I think we need an extra torch down there. Light things up a little bit. I'm putting all this detail in, but I haven't put the windows in yet. But that's okay. It'll just give me some blocks back that I can use elsewhere. Yeah. It's had some Indian tikka masala sauce, veggies over rice. Ooh, that sounds yummy. But it wouldn't agree with your stomach, would it not, Lady Sly Wolf? Or Sly Lady Wolf. Apologies. Let's just stick with Lady Wolf. It'll be easier for me. Apologies on that too, if you prefer it. If you prefer something different, or She Wolf is fine. She Wolf, okay? Right, so we're now back at the beginning. So let's go inside and grab, except for this bit. Thank you for the gift sub to Lady, to She Wolf. And hi Fazoo. Oh, and I'm doing good. I can't complain. I'm ticking along fine. I've started the build that's going to hide my chest monsters. Right, so that's the bottom floor. I haven't done the interior area yet. But I didn't do too bad. I got a few stacks of bricks back, which means I've got plenty to finish off that side that I ran out of bricks with. The only issue now is going to be I've nowhere near enough spruce logs for the second floor. But we'll get it figured. I'm going to need to bring out this roof, like this section here, just slightly. And I didn't bring a crafting bench, did I? Never mind, we'll just make one and add it to my crafting bench collection. By the end of the season, I'm going to have several stacks. Yeah, they do. It goes well. The granites and the brick really go well together. And I will sort out the doors, etc., and windows. Afterwards, so let's think. Nope. I wasn't sure whether I would strip the logs or not, but I don't like the tint. If it was a dark oak, I probably would have kept it, but the greenish bit in the spruce doesn't really match too well. Let's grab the dark oak logs. Where are you? Stairs. Yep, I think I'm going to go with the dark oak stairs. I'll probably need a few more afterwards. Right, scaffolding. Yep. Yeah, that's true. Having lots of crafting tables is awesome. It definitely does, because I need to bring it out a little bit. Because obviously with it kind of being a Tudorish kind of style build, it needs to come out a couple of blocks for the overhang. I've missed one in between here, have I? Nope, I didn't. I'm just looking at it wrong. So it should be every 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on the 6th. 3, 4, 5, and on the 6th. Just the corner ones. So the upstairs is going to be slightly bigger. Yeah, it's just still very much early game, so I'm still limited with resources, but that will change as the season goes on. And I grow more trees. What I need to do is probably, and I shudder to think, figure out how to build a tree farm. And if you've seen me with redstone, yeah. It can be interesting. I built a Shulker Farm on the single player world. I built it wrong. Poor Asher had to connect to my single player world and help me fix it. True. I could always try and hire somebody. But yeah, redstone is your hubby has owed you a tree farm for about 6 months now. So still no tree farm. Though several worlds and mod packs. Oh, that's cool. That he's a redstoner. I'm going to leave that one alone because that one's in the corner. It would just be awkward to try and, if not impossible, to get it to do anything much. You like the dark grey sheep that's wandering around? It's all natural. It's amazing what colours you come across. You build things with wood. That's cool. Yep, it is. It's all natural. It's not been dyed. So what have you are you currently building, Lady Wolf? Need some more of those. Right. So do I have any? I don't. Let's do half a stack. Oops. I would still like a woodcutter, and yes, I know I keep repeating myself. Apologies. I just really would like a woodcutter. So you're not building right at the moment? Just started a cave factory modded Minecraft world. Just to get it ready to start up with the create mod stuff at this point. Well, that's cool. The create mod looked interesting. I must admit, I'm not really a modded player. But when I saw that looked cool, I can understand why people play modded. I know several people who do, etc. And it's awesome. I just never found a pack I would enjoy because I enjoyed the building. I grind because I have to get to the bits I enjoy doing. But yeah, I remember watching Tango's videos with the Create mod. And the fact that you could actually get the bits to work as part of your build was definitely an interesting concept. Oops. Right. Let's get this. Alright, so that's not too bad. Hiya, McKay. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Hopefully you're all having a great day. And what was Irma playing today? Hi, Al. How you doing? DBD, Dead by Daylight. That's cool. You have fun? That's the main thing. Hi, Elaroni. It's good to see you. Welcome to the stream. The moment I'm on Titancraft and I am building a house so I can hide my chest monsters. Because chest monsters are a thing. Hi, Sergeant Shotgun. The Dead by Daylight game? That's cool. I haven't played it. I think I've only seen bits and bobs of it. So cool. But I know I've seen it about a fair bit, so when I've looked through recommendations, etc. Well, hopefully you're having a great time with it. Get this second level out. And then we will see if I have enough blocks to at least attempt to start the second level. That's the main thing, Irma. As long as you're having fun with it. Shouldn't matter what game it is as long as it's fun. Otherwise, there's no point playing it. We play the games to relax. Right, so let's get... Oh, I meant to fill these in, didn't I, with the blocks we got back from putting the detailing in. Better do that while I remember. Yep, you're going to lurk for a bit. You need food. Yep, you go enjoy your food. Take care, Emma. I'm going to have to figure out what I'm having later. You guys have made me a little hungry too, but that's cool. So just have to, maybe some chili. I think I've got some lasagna in, or lasagna, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be a Tudor house, so I've got a mixture of white blocks, snow, powdered concrete and concrete. Then obviously it's going to have more of this on it. And then inside it is going to be the chess monster, but I also need to put in some farms, etc. Because I'm doing the public trading hall on Titancraft this season. And I'm going to need to supply some stuff to the hall for people to use for trading with. So I need some crop farms in here. And figure out what else I need to. I need to can more chili and barbecue pork and strawberry jam. Oh, that's cool. That you do your own canning. I know I've made jam twice in my life and it didn't turn out well either time. But it was fun to try. Right. So we've got that level in anyway. So let's see what we can do with these, because I don't have, got 3 stacks of those, so that's not going to be enough to go all the way around, but I can at least build up a couple of the right levels. And then I've got some white blocks, but considering how much it took us to do the ground floor, there's nowhere near enough to do the next level. So I'm going to have to, I do have some more sand and gravel over there. Three, 4, 5, 6. The strawberries in season at the moment for you. I started doing it because of good memories of canning strawberries with my grandma when I was a kid. Yep, I can understand that. I remember my sister doing it at school and coming home and trying to make jam at home. Yeah. It was more like treacle, bless. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, yeah. Well, you in the US then? Yeah, it's a shame that they don't. It can be a fun thing for more than one reason. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know I pickled some chilies. I had some chili plants, or I had them at my last place for Wisconsin. That's cool. So yeah, it's winter there. So yeah, definitely not strawberry season. And I had tons of chilies. So yeah, I ended up pickling some of those, and I had them for months, which was cool. 5, 6. Thinking about it, I now have, but at the other place, I was growing veg in the garden, and the landlord came round and sprayed the garden with something, and it killed everything in the garden. Within a matter of hours, every single piece of greenery was dead. So after that, I could understand what he wanted to do because there was ivy growing on the walls. But I'd just done the garden up, spent several £100 getting it looking nice in some areas, and he sprays it. So after that, I didn't bother. And I wouldn't trust anything that came out of that ground afterwards either. If it's going to kill all the plants within the space of a couple of hours, yeah, they were literally dead. And so the soil was just black. You have indoor hydroponic unit, and you between plantings. So it would require really good lights. Yeah, I can understand that. Hi, Raf. But yeah, so I didn't, like I say, after that I wouldn't trust the soil, so I didn't grow anything in it. Is that 5 or was that 6? I'm not sure. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's only 5. I think this one may be 5 too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. I'm a little bit short on that. Let's just... Yeah. But I've now moved to a new place. It's got a yard, so there's no soil, but it doesn't mean to say I couldn't put plant pots out there and plant something in that. Which wouldn't be too bad for the summer. I've nothing to be sorry about. It was what it was. I wasn't impressed at the time, and I told him so. But that's fine. In the end, it's a rented property, so... And the ivy was damaging the wall, so it needed to go. And it was his building, so it is what it is. He was thinking, you know, actor rails right up to the fast rail for villagers. Yeah. Yep. It is what it is. It's not the end of the world. Well, I've got enough to do a few more of these, but not many more. 5, 6. Five, 6. Okay. That's as far as I can go with that, but we will bring in the other blocks and... Eyes all good. So yeah, now we're going to put in the white blocks. I'm going to start with some snow though first, because at least I can't exactly put powdered concrete down. And Expedited brought me over a few snow blocks, so I've made a snow golem over there. Yeah. Right, so you could do a PVC hydroponic outdoor unit, then you wouldn't have to worry about the soil. Have an outdoor unit which is placed on a piece of plywood with 2x4 bracing underneath, and cattle panel arched over like a trellis with a rabbit fence surrounding it. I grow the hydroponic unit as well as place plots on the plywood, keeping everything contained and safe from the critters. Oh, that's cool. Yep, that would work. Yeah, because about the only critters we're going to get around here are the birds and the cats, and but it's good information to know, Lady Wolf. So I will have a look into them. Usually, I think I've seen the type you mean in one of the local stores. So it shouldn't be that hard. And it won't be long before it's spring. Which is cool. Oops. Come back, Torch. I need you. To help keep things lighted when it gets dark. Yeah, I need at least one bottom layer in before... Ideally, I would build it all in snow. And then detail it. But I've nowhere near enough snow for that yet. But the joys of snowmen is you can easily get more snow. Oh, cool. Yep. You're right. There's probably a whole lot of DIY videos out there and on YouTube, etc. on how to set it up and get it going. That'd be cool. Because I did enjoy growing my own veg. Not to mention they tasted so much nicer. Oh yeah, I'm sure it will be a learning curve. Okay, you enjoy your lunch, Raph. And thank you for the lurk. And take care. Oops. We'll see if we can get all the way around with at least a base layer. And then we'll see how tall we'll get from that. But yeah, I need to figure out what farms I can fit inside here, which aren't going to include entities because I do have a neighbour somewhere over there, and I obviously, with the public trading halls, there are going to be 40 villagers in each hall. Plus, at some point, I need to put a zombie in for conversion, and I need to set up a potion brewer, so there can be plenty of splash potions of weakness for people to use. Hi, Harris. How are you doing? Oh, and thank you, Spark Soul, for the follow earlier. Apologies, I just noticed it. I'm terrible with that. I really am. Sorry. But yeah, it's a potion brewer. See, I've got plenty of space in here. Plus, there's going to be an additional 1 or 2 floor. This floor and maybe 1 more floor above it. So it's not going to be a small building. So there's... Thank you for the meow, Wrath. Oh, I'm ticking along. I can't complain. We've got Monday over with. The rest of the week will only get better. Let's see, yep. Yep, we're going to get all the way around at least on the bottom layer. What I really need to do is set up a better snowman farm than I have over there. I need to actually put hoppers underneath it. Hi, Pseudo. Long time no see. Hello to you too. It's great to see you. How have you been doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Hi, Puri. And, you know, pick a fight with my ISP and took a couple of months, but I win. Well, I'm glad you won. That's awesome. Because ISPs, yeah, sometimes they can be a bit of a pain. Depending where you are. But it's definitely good to see you about. So how are you doing, Puri? All the faces. It's good to see you all. Yeah, you're planning to get your internet upgraded too, are you, Lady Wolf? That's cool. How are we doing? Come on. Yep, once we've got these ones in, we will have to go back down and try and work on the floor. The good thing about having a build is I can go up two floors here, but I can also dig down and add extra stuff there. Okay. You take care, Rath, and thank you for stopping by. It is much appreciated. Right, so we now run out of snow. It won't be too bad. So we need to put in some windows. It's way too big of a window, but I just need to make some stairs. That'll make it a little bit smaller. So, yep, I got all the trouble of putting detail work in and then end up tearing it out. Right. Oops. I didn't bring a stone cutter over with me, did I? Now the question is, do I have a stone cutter? Oh, I've been keeping an eye on the in-game chat. I want the backpacks they have in Cave Factory to exist in vanilla. Yeah. We've been chatting about mobile storage solutions. Oh, that's cool. And hi, Zalvi. Thank you for the creep up. I want to continue on my base, but decided to just take a night of no Minecraft and just watch streams and lay down. That's cool. And I think you do. We've been cutting deep slate in the nether hole. Yep. Hi, Zelvi. Yeah, sometimes you just need a break. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. Because then you can come back and look at things with another pair of eyes and just be that bit more relaxed. Yep. The creeper noise. Yep. They like to make me jump. It keeps me awake and on my toes. How's the drying going? Right, so do I have a stone cutter? Somehow I don't think I do. Guess I'm going to have to make one, aren't I? But seem to have emeralds all over the place. Stone cutter. So that's going to be iron. Which we can pinch from the iron farm. I've no wandering golems around. Nope. They like to, because there's so many villagers around, they like to spawn outside of their spawn chamber. Now, do I have any smooth stone is the question. If not, I will have to cook some. Because that's just going to be easier. Yes, burnout is definitely a thing, Ali. Iron 3 stone, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, smooth stone. Just not sure how much smooth stone I've got. Or where I've put it in my chest monster. Like I said, I'm getting chest monsters everywhere. Oh, I've got 5. Which is why I need somewhere to hide all these chest monsters. So it's just become so much of a mess, it's driving me nuts. And yes, this is a mess, but it's my zombie converter, which needs to be better. It started out looking very pretty, and then the mobs kept killing me, and I kept needing the walls to separate the villagers from the zombie, and one thing led to another, and yep, it's now half a build. It works. It does work. It just needs to. I just need to reset things up a little bit. There you are. So let's just make those to start with. So I don't want all the windows to be that big. Some of them, yes, but not all of them. And some of them I'm going to have to come back through afterwards and re-detail parts of it. I probably should have left the detailing until afterwards. I'm not sure about putting a window in every single one of these. So I think I'm going to leave some of them without windows. I think I'll leave this one. And how many have we got here? We've got 5, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so if we do 2, nope, that won't do. 1, 2. It's an even number. Going to be a pain if I do it on the second and I do it on the second, then 2 in the middle would be empty. Third and third is 2 together. Although I just said I don't want them on everyone. I may not have much choice on some of them because, in fact, I do have a choice. I'm just not going to put any on the edge ones. And then I will put them in the middle 3. I don't want too many windows. In fact, we're going to do a 3, 1, 3. And then nope, that's not going to work either. Because it's 4, isn't it? Okay, we're just going to have it look a little bit weird, and if I don't like it after a little while, I will change it. Because it's just blocks, and blocks can be changed. Okay, let's go back a little bit and just take a quick peek. I think they may be the wrong way around. Maybe a case of having the 2 large ones in the middle and the 2 smaller ones on the outside. Back blocks. Then we'll take a look and see if it feels better or not. Yeah, that's a little better. So we'll just do the same on this side. It was just too heavy. It just looked weird. I would expect the middle bits to be the centre point, not the end bits. Okay, so I need a few more of those. What if you slid the skinny windows? Oh, thank you for the bits, calendar, and I think I had a follow at the same time. Thank you for Canes. Thank you. Oh, thank you for the follow, Canes. It's much appreciated. Yeah. It would be. That's my thing. It's a case of cause it's 6. Yeah, you may be right. Let's give it a try on this section. Go away, sheep. We'll do this side that way and we will see how it goes. Let's make a whole bunch of those. Then this one. So we have that one. Let's fill this one in. They have no problem trying things. We'll see how it works. Let's go out a little bit. Yeah. The gap does look good. And with it being only small bits at the side, it's cool. So yeah, let's fill these in and let's move it to the sides. And then what I want to do is go grab some oak. I have a tiny bit of it. And I'm going to put the windows in and we will see how it looks with the windows actually in. Second, let's get rid of that. I don't have a lot of oak, like I said, but I do have some. I've got tons of the saplings for it. I just need to literally plant them and not place torches where I didn't mean to. I need to set up a sugarcane farm too. And I'm thinking At some point I need to set up a furnace XP farm. I was coming over here for the oak, and the oak won't be in these. But it's very unlikely to be. See, I've got more sand and gravel, so I can make more concrete. I would have loved to have used calcite, but I don't have much of that at the moment. That will come in time. Let's... No, let's grab those. I have 7 of those, but that'll do for the minute. But I do know I have a ton of jungle logs. Because somebody I know is busy chopping down a jungle. Chopping down a jungle. Chopping down a... Excuse the words. They're a thing. Hopping, hopping, chopping. Words are hard. Yes, definitely they are sometimes. Right, so I have 53 of these. Oh, wrong way. Did I? Yeah, they are all 2, so that's fine. I was thinking for a second I had miss. Fine. Do it this way. You're fine. We're done. Let's put them in here as well. And let's take a look. Thank you for the hydrate, Pseudo. I kind of like that. I think that's going to go well. Yep. Lots of fun placing trapdoors. Oh dear. I guess I need to be careful of Anita. Yeah, eventually there'll be hedges with a mixture of the azalea hedges and with some of the azalea miniature trees kind of thing. If I'm going to do it, I may as well do it properly. Oh, Anita loves flipping trapdoors. Especially cables trapdoors. Anita's amazing though. Oops, wrong place. Right. Yeah, I can definitely see it coming together. So this, do I have any? I do. That's great. See if we can work out the door. Wrong place. Come on. Come back down. I need some planks. I know the ground underneath the door isn't quite right yet, but let's have a look and see what this door looks like. Okay. Hi, OMG, how are you doing? Right. Yeah. It's awesome. But yeah, it's coming together nicely. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good. Move those out of the way. Thank you for suggesting moving the windows. So I think it looks a lot better with them moved. Let's just see if we can get this finished. Oh, I'm always willing to try it out because it's the one thing I love about about streaming, among many things, is the interaction that people can suggest something, I can give it a try. I may not be 100 think it works or it doesn't sit in my head like it would, but when you try it, you see something and it looks fantastic. And it makes a world of difference to the build. I am more than happy to try because, as I've said previously, it's blocks. They're easy enough to put in, they're easy enough to take out. And giving it a try, you never know what you're going to get and how much better it's going to look. And that's really made a difference. Yeah. think I need a window above this door. I'm not sure if it'll work or not, but we'll give it a try. Nah, I'm not keen on it. It's the wrong shape. Oops, too high up. Come back. Give this a little bit. And now let's see if I can grab the scaffolding. Oops, come on. Flip those a second. I probably shouldn't have bothered. Come on. Go away, door. You're in the way. In fact, I probably should turn those the other way. But we'll see how it looks first. What do you guys think? Yeah. Yeah. I needed the break. So I definitely needed to step away for a while. Yeah. Some dark oak stairs in the corner would look good. Yep, we can give those a try. I have dark oak stairs. Like I said, I have no problem, trying things out. In fact, all the way at the top where the wood meets. But I still think some dark at the corners of the. I don't know. Where the beams meet. Okay. Like that. Oh no, it's always hard to get across what you mean when you're talking. Not by the window. Or at the top. Oh, I see what you mean. You mean here. Right, I see what you mean, yeah. Me being dippy. Let's put us back in place. And yes, they look good there. In fact, they probably look good on the others. Mm-hmm. Because it gives it a bit more of a shape rather than it being so square at the top. Alternate. You could alternate it between stairs and brick walls, as if the walls were trying to support the beams. Grab some big brick walls and we'll see if we can figure out what you mean. At the top, you mean? Is that where you mean pseudo or just in the corners? Like the left variant. You like this? I was thinking in the corners. One slice with stairs in the corners and the next with walls. Okay. Now I think I know what you mean. Right, so we'd have and then and this one would be walls, and that would be stairs. Yeah, it looks very similar with the yeah. Oops. Hmm. I'm not sure. I don't dislike it. Andesite. Okay, let's have a look at some andesite. Because it's very samey. It doesn't, like you say, there's not a lot of contrast with it. I have some andesite. I know I have some andesite. Let's give that a try. Yes, and yes, I'm using granite. And I use diorite, and I use all sorts of blocks that people don't usually like, but I find that there are no bad blocks. Nether brick. Okay, I can try nether brick. And I have some coal. Because Doobie stopped by and the deep slate. There's coal. Let's have a look at. Grab a little bit of that. Bit of that. Because I can always make more if needed. And I was going to get some andesite as well, wasn't I? And yes, I've got villagers everywhere. They will be being moved to the trading halls shortly. Oh, there's this stone cutter. I always find it after I don't no longer need it. Andesite. Come on. So, in which case, we probably don't have the polish variant, would be my guess. Nope. Just the normal andesite variant. I don't have the red one, though I could see the red maybe as well. I've only got a few bits of the wart, and I need to grow more, to be honest, before I use that up. I was going to look for a crafting bench, I think. So is it nether brick and then nether brick to what? I'm going to need 6 pieces, if I remember correctly. So we'll give both a try. Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't quite be that mean. Make all the TC people stand in my build. Nah. Then I wouldn't get to see all the amazingness that they come up with. And the insanity too. Because, yep, they come up with a lot of insanity. Yeah, but problem is armor stands are entities. Although I would love to. It's a case of on the single player, I have the armor stand mod. And I do love playing with that. I know, OMG. No insanity at all. None whatsoever. Yeah, you only have to see what people build to call that one out as shenanigans. Yeah, I do like the way it's coming together. And I'll be even happier once I can hide my chess monsters. Oh yeah, and I need to put a melon and pumpkin farms in there too. Rather than my very bad attempt at one. Although I must admit, this is getting pretty full. So let's see if we can empty a little bit of it out. Oops, wrong place. Right, so how much have you cooked now? 2. What? Now that's walls. How do we make fences? Can't say I've ever made nether brick fences. So what do we need for fences? Oh, I need bricks. Yeah, I can't see it. So do we want to try fences or walls? Fences, okay. Well, give fences a try and see how they look. Let's find a chest to put them in. Yeah. Thank you, Joe. And let's have a look. So we've got some andesite walls and some nether brick fences. So we'll try this one with fences. This one over here with walls. pop away and take a quick look. Right, I'm not sure, to be honest. That gives a little bit of extra detail. Whereas that I'm not. So it's a three-piece. On the fence side, try adding one fence piece below the next. You mean that? Hang on, we need some light up there. Nobody can see anything. Ignore the torch spam. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Lady Wolf. Okay. Try that a second, but not so much. It's like I said, we'll try it all the way across. Now that's not too bad. Maybe on the bottom as well. But I need to go grab some more of the bricks. We'll give that a try. Because yeah, it adds a little bit more detail to the work. Oh, there's another brick. And where's the other one? There's the other one. Thank you for the hydrate, Tiger Francesco. And I heard a bibble from something, but oh, but I'm not sure what bibbled, so apologies. Right, so we have 6 of those. I really should have. I'd put more in, shouldn't I? But it's not like I'm short of netherrack. Let's see if I can free up some space. I want netherrack. That's what I want. Netherrack. You got to refill your water. That's cool. Yeah, we'll give it a try with more fences on the bottom. And see how that looks. So once we've got a reasonable design that we're happy with, it's a case of rinse and repeat, and that won't take too long to do. Right, so that gives us 2, so we need at least 2 more bricks, which is a case of waiting for 6 more pieces of netherrack. Then we can give it a try. Okay, I'm on netherrack. Right. So that gives us the bricks. The bricks we need, yeah, with the S. Now we just need the individual brick. I do like the look of it. He's saying, "Get me out of this boat, I want a job." Well, Mr. Villager, you're going to be a farmer. And please don't try and escape into the nether fortress like the last villager who decided he didn't want to be a farmer. Because that was fun trying to get him back. He made a break for it and ended up in a nether fortress. And in the end, he ended up as a cartographer, which I think he enjoyed more. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me one bit either. Saw Sand Valley hiking as well. You can use that for on here as well. You can use the name for redeeming on here as well as on there. It's actually not bad, both sides. I wasn't sure how well it would go, but it helps break up some of the brick too. What do you guys think? Or is it a bit too much? Yeah, I think I prefer the nether brick to the andesite. So I think the andesite will go bye-bye and the nether brick fences will say hello to. That's all right. Just need to cook a little bit of it. Then we can add that to it. Or maybe just the top, yeah. That's the thing. I'm not 100% sure about it being on the bottom and the top, but I do like it at least definitely on the top. But yeah, it does look a lot better. Because the thing is, I could put plants underneath here too. If you know what I mean, just underneath the windows. Or the plants could be alternative ones too. What would you like to name Pseudo? Yeah, maybe the bottom will be better with the 1 or 3 trimmed from the middle. Yeah, possibly. A phantom. Claudia Rains, huh? Yeah, that's it's going to be interesting. First up, I have no issues getting at it, I just not sure where I'm going to put it for the moment. I don't exactly have a safe location for it. Because there's no roof on the house. Getting them to spawn isn't going to be an issue, obviously. But what we'll do is we will grab a name tag, name it that. As soon as I've got a roof on the house, nah, that wouldn't be fair. Once I've got a roof on the house, or I'm about to finish the roof on the house, I can put it in the attic. You got 7k more points. I think there is a limit per person per stream, if I remember correctly, when I set it up. Because if you look, somebody's already been given names for villagers. Yeah, I think it's only one per person per stream. I think. Right, so it was... Let's name it. So... Claudia C. L. A. U. D. E. Rains. There we go. Well, we've got a name tag. And you have 17k, Alvi. I'm really going to have to come up with something for these channel points, aren't I? Eat a little bit. So what I will do is I will put this name tag, as long as you're happy with it, Zalvi. Not Zalvi, Pseudo. In the top of this chest, so that as soon as I put the roof, nearly get the roof on, I will capture a phantom on stream for you and put it in the roof. That fair enough? Because at the moment I don't have anywhere I could store it safely. Because, yeah, I know. But you're also being fun difficult too. So it's cool. It's not an issue. But yeah, so... It can go in one of the attic bedrooms and screech every so often. Okay, so it is now 9:45. Respect points if I know the... yeah, well, that's not going to happen. Sorry, Pseudo. I am terrible with names, etc. And film. And if it's something to do with a film in the past decade, I won't have watched it. So, sorry, Pseudo. Do you want to give us a reference? Or would somebody in chat like to guess it? It was 1943. You've had time to watch it. True. If it was 1943, I definitely would have had time to watch it. But I don't remember it. Sorry, Pseudo. Claudia Rain. Nope, not ringing any bells. So, yep, definitely no respect points for Pendle. Phantom of the Opera. Okay, never seen Phantom of the Opera, so, yep. Sorry. You're talking to the wrong sister for that. I think my sister has watched it umpteen times and even went to the theatre to see it several times. Okay, so what we will do is we will call it a stream there. It is 45 minutes longer than I usually go. But you guys have been awesome. Thank you very much for sticking by the stream and for all the tips and pointers with the build. It is really appreciated. Let's see who's streaming, if anybody on the list. The only person I have is Mr. Joker. Let's send you a raid Mr. Joker's way. He's playing Grounded rather than Minecraft. I won't be sticking around because I need to go and get something more than a sandwich for my tea. So we'll raid Mr. Joker. Apologise for me for not being there. I would appreciate that. And you guys have fun, okay? Take care.
Still another? Pendle! Maybe at the top of this thing? Oh, I gotta drop in from the top of this thing? How do I get up there? Pendle raid! Pendle raid! Once? I've only died once. Oh, Pendle doesn't need to apologize. I totally understand. I'm never able to make it. But I'm glad you guys came. Thank you for coming by, friends. We've got, what, 2 raids today? Not bad. Pretty good. So for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. I play a variety of things. I'll pause it real quick. I play a variety of things, mostly all surrounded around survival and creative stuff. So Minecraft, Grounded, Astroneer, Satisfactory, and a bunch of other ones in there. This is a safe space. I don't care where you come from, your identity, your age. I mean, it just doesn't matter. Just know that you're safe here and you're loved and cared for. I suffer from depression and anxiety, so I wanted to create a area that is safe for that kind of stuff and open conversation. So, yeah. Oh, well, thanks, Sly. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, I haven't gotten to play those nights with them in a long time. Mainly just because I've become the backup, and I think everyone's kind of, well, I feel like a lot of people are kind of getting over it. Not viewers, but the players. That's just my take on it. You know what? It's not going to be that difficult to get out of here. We'll be able to get out of here because we'll just go along the left side. It'll be fine. But I do want to get on top of the trash can. We're going to have to figure out how to do that. I'm guessing we have to scale the garbage. Poopy. Ah! Back up there. Come on, dude. For a week, and everyone has been so amazing and supportive. Well, that's awesome, friend. Oh, yes. We've been learning Dutch at the beginning of each stream. See, I don't... Is a field station over there? That's weird.